It's interesting, right? Because there's now currently this whole discussion around ESG metrics that has been bubbling up now after held as, hey, this is the new standard, this is new framework of how we measure, certify good business that cares about social, environmental issues and governance internally. Not to say that this can be ditched now, but what is interesting is just to see that because the whole system is still a capitalistic system, people involved in these things that want to benefit largely as investors and insurers. Perhaps these new frameworks might not be the right approach. So can we look at other ways of measuring that are not only quantifiable and a little bit more nuanced, which makes it hard to measure things because then it's always biased in a way. But speaking for us as the house, trying to create a new ways of establishing a feedback culture that is actually reciprocal, ongoing, and does not serve the purpose of having a dashboard, then award the top three and the top five, or trying to, right, again, creating categories and hierarchies and through that and reinforcing a certain power structure of what is good and what is not so good and what is bad. How can we have more meaningful conversations and less unnecessary meetings? Set intentional, emotionally intimate and safe, but also brave conversations between leaders and our leadership team rather than these masked performance reviews, say something but not really say anything. Are there ways to measure the sentiment of people's feelings and health within organizations without becoming entirely biofeedback based company that has just dashboards about how your body is doing right now in the second, and can we understand organizations as organisms and bodies, and how would we measure that? What does it mean to have a healthy organization or a healthy team, and not only based again who shows up at the office, who quits, who doesn't? Of course these are very hard metrics, but in which context and why? And I think that probably deserves a lot of more effort.